This is Blend Club for May 2022. The tobacco we're going to be reviewing today is Sweet Tea from Boswell's Pipes and Tobaccos. Let's see how it fares. All right, today's tobacco that we're going to be reviewing is J.M. Boswell's Sweet Tea. It is another aromatic that we're going to take a look at. But before we take a look at it, let's do a little bit of review of the tobacco. Okay, so the brand is Boswell Pipes and Tobacco, blended by J.M. Boswell. The blend type is an aromatic. The contents are burley and Cavendish. The flavorings are fruit, citrus, sweet, and sugar. The cut is coarse. The packaging is both bulk and tin. The strength is medium. The flavoring is mild to medium. The taste is mild to medium. And the room note is very pleasant. All right, so if you've got your tobacco with you, if you're joining me on this journey of Blend Club, you have your tobacco, have it with you and you can go through this review with me. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to take a look at the tobacco. And again, it's a typical J.M. Boswell's blend, which has dark flakes, dark and light tobaccos. Cavendish, I think, was one of the... Yes, Cavendish is going to be the black bits, and then the burley is probably going to be the lighter bits. Now, it's also a ribbon cut, and the moisture level, again, I don't know what J.M. Boswell does, but he gets that moisture perfect every time. So I'm very pleased with the moisture level. Even when you order it online and you get it sent to you, the moisture is right there. All right, so next thing we want to do is we want to take our nose and stick in here and see if we can smell anything. Well, I can definitely smell the Cavendish. It's got that caramely kind of smell to it, but it's not overwhelming. A lot of times when you have a tobacco that has a lot of Cavendish in it, that caramel taste, that caramel scent really kind of comes out. It's not overwhelming, and that's pretty intriguing, because it's hard to put Cavendish in a tobacco without it kind of overtaking. It's good. It smells very good. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to give this tobacco a try. We're going to smoke a little bit of it and see if we can taste. Again, my idea of an aromatic is it should taste a little bit like, or taste around like, what it's advertising. So if you've got one that's Vanilla Blast, then it should be an overwhelming vanilla taste, or something like that. So this is Sweet Tea, so let's see if we can actually taste what they're advertising. Now, I've already done my false light and I'm ready to start it up. Okay, Now, the thing about that I like about this tobacco is it's very easy to light. I mean, it took me 2 times for false light, and then it was lit. Something else you'll notice, burleys tend to give you that uh, voluminous, I'm probably saying that wrong, a lot of volume of smoke because it burns and it gives you that extra bit of smoke. Combination's good here. I mean, I can detect that it has Cavendish, but it's not overwhelming. It's not. I don't get that hard caramel taste. Hmm. I can kind of taste the citrus a little bit. Hmm. It's hard to tell. I can't. I like the taste. It's an unusual taste though. It's not. I wouldn't categorize it as sweet tea. It is sweet, but the other taste, I guess you could kind of say it's tea. Yeah, the more you smoke it, I guess. But again, it's that's subliminal. You know, I don't know if you have watched any of those. Have watched any of those like ghost adventures? They're like a ghost team that goes into haunted places and they take um, recordings of what they hear. So um, a lot of times they'll record something and they'll play it back, and I won't understand what they're saying. I listen really hard. I listen, and it may say something. It's garbled to me, but then they'll say, "Sounds like they're saying I am here." So once they say that and they play it again, then I hear I am here. Now, is that what they're actually saying? Or is the suggestion of what they're saying in your mind now? And when you listen to it, you're listening for I am here. And then all of a sudden you hear, oh, yeah, I heard it. It's I am here. I mean, it's akin to that. If if you gave somebody this tobacco and told them, what does it taste like to you? How many would come back and say, well, it kind of tastes like sweet tea to me? Or would they say, I'm not really sure. I know it's sweet. And then you tell them, okay, this blend's called sweet tea. Then have them smoke it again. Would they come back and say, yeah, I can smell, I can taste that. Yeah, it tastes like sweet tea. Again, it's that subliminal. message. Yeah, it's an unusual taste. I mean, I guess you could attach the word tea to it, but it definitely is sweet. But I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I could. I guess if yes, I guess you could say it tastes a little bit like tea, but it has a more. It's an unusual taste. It's not a normal taste, which is a good thing because you don't want to get caught up in the same tasting tobacco all the time. So it's good. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay, so now for my rating. Now, again, what I want you guys to do, right? Um, if you could try to follow these instructions, it'd be great. Is the first thing I want you to do is I want you to give me your rating in emojis. It can be any kind of emojis you want, lightning bolts, smiley faces, whatever. Just give me a rating between 1 and 5. 1 being the worst tobacco you've ever smoked, 5 being the best tobacco you've ever smoked. Then give me a short synopsis of what you thought about it. Did it taste like sweet tea? Was it sweet to you? Was it bland? How did you like the moisture? Did you smell anything? And the reason we're doing that is so that way, if a new pipe smoker comes to Blend Club and they start looking at our tobaccos, then they can just go down through there without and just read a couple of the synopsises. Just go down through there and say, okay, this has got a lot of 4s and 5s, so this may be something I want to try. Or it has a lot of 1s and 2s, so this may not be something I want. So, okay, so I'm going to be rating this tobacco, Sweet Tea, 3 smiley face emojis. It's not the best tobacco. It's not the worst tobacco. It's pretty good. It's okay. So 3 is about the rating that I would give it. Um, would I purchase it again? Yes. I would buy it again and I would smoke it. Um, I usually smoke aromatics during the summer because, I don't know, summer to me is apple pie and ice cream and sweet things like that. So during the summer, I usually try to smoke mostly aromatics. Well, that's it for May's Blend Club. In June, I think we're going to be going back to an English blend. And until then, I hope every tobacco you smoke is a sweet one.